on a snowy week here in Williamson County. Michael Williams and Paul Breece with you on this WC-TV Game of the Week. We have the Franklin Lady Rebels tipping it off against the Ravenwood Lady Raptors. Just introduced Franklin's starting five and Ravenwood's starting five about to come out on the floor. These two teams both 6-2 in the region. Franklin coming in with a roster of 7 seniors this year. All have been playing since about 6th grade, Paul Breece.
Well, I'll tell you what, they get a nice introduction, but not quite the Centennial Boys standards where they shut the lights off and they get the strobe lights going, but at least we can see who's coming out of the off the bench there.
You see Berkeley Byron coming out. There's number 25. That is Sierra McCoy. Now check that, Jasmine Harmon. Jasmine, a sophomore guard. Number 24, that is Jayla Lee. Taya Lee, the junior. She the center. And Kiara Downey, we saw her last year a good deal. So this is a good matchup tonight with these squads. Again, both these teams coming in with a record of 6-2. Franklin, however, an overall mark of 17-2. May have been reading about these Franklin Lady Rebels for the last few weeks. They have, like we said before, they've been playing together for a long, long time. And the record shows it.
Well, when you have 7 seniors on the team, Michael Williams, you should expect some big things happening this year. But I know both these teams are chasing Dixon County, I believe, for the district lead, and this is probably going to solidify second place, if I'm not mistaken, whoever comes out victorious tonight.
So there you see Holly Harris, the great shooter for the Franklin Rebels. Holly gets a lot of ink throughout the year. She's a fantastic offensive player. Yeah, and the Lady Rebels come out in a man-to-man.
I'll definitely call Holly Harris do anything.
And good defense there by number 25. That is Darcy Doran. She one of the starters for the Lady Rebels. Knocks it off the Ravenwood player. Franklin has the ball. Jillian King, number 4, the 11th grader, brings the ball up.
Well, Michael Williams, just as I probably suspected, a little triangle and 2 defense by the Ravenwood Lady Raptors.
Darcy Doran, number 25 for the Lady Rebels, called for the travel.
We'll dissect that the next time the Lady Rebels bring it in. Sure.
The old Bill Self triangle and 2. So the Raptors on the march now.
Well, a great trap right there by the Lady Rebels, and do cause the turnover.
Lee bottled up there in the corner. So we're swapping turnovers early as we approach 1 minute gone in the game.
So they're going to guard Jillian King and, of course, Holly Harris. The other 3 going to be looked to score upon, and boom.
Is Sarah Hardin.
Yeah.
With her first 2 of the night to get the scoring started off. Berkeley Byron, the guard, all the way with the left hand, and she'll take it for her first 2 of the game.
Nice, there's Coach Wild, first season as Lady Rebels coach. Man,
again to Unger, and she'll bury it again.
Well, that's
Sarah Hardin again.
Yeah, that's going to be Hardin, I think, 23.
Sarah Hardin.
And basically just creating a hole in that spot right there. Hasn't moved offensively. They just where the triangle is kind of deficient. Wow.
Launched by number 11, that's Kiara Downey.
Yeah.
With her
under pressure and drains it from 15. A shot that is not taught.
So our score knotted at 4.
Let's see if the triangle extends when.
Again, this time it's.
Well, there's
Unger again with the 3. That one's off the mark. And Franklin comes away with their own board. Jillian King, she'll launch from way downtown.
That's the spot you can't, when you have a rebounding advantage right there and the offense can continue to play. That's where the breakdown happens defensively, and Jillian King takes advantage of that with that three.
So Jillian King, the 11th grader, with about a 35-foot three-point shot. The drive by Downey, that one's off, run down by Ravenwood. And they'll throw it into the back court. And this will be a turnover on the Raptors. So 5:09 to go here in the first quarter. Michael Williams here with Paul Breece at Ravenwood High School. We didn't know we were doing this until about 2 hours ago.
Well,
we've been out of school all week long.
Netflix will get you.
Absolutely.
So here we go.
Holly Harris now.
There you go. The triangle is just there. It's
Coach John Wild barks instructions from the Franklin bench. King, she wants that shot, and she'll take it again. Jillian King with her second three of the game. So Jillian King with 6 points.
Yep. Got a ball screen that time, and King got a little space. Now, if you look now at the Franklin end, they're going box and one on number 3, Berkeley Byron. Jillian King is manning up on Byron. So a little battle of gimmick defenses here.
Here's a drive by number 20. That is Jasmine Harmon. Jasmine Harmon lays it in with the left hand to cut the lead to 4. 4:04 remaining here in the first quarter. Both teams traded turnovers to start the game. Darcy Doran off the back iron.
Sarah Hardin playing pretty good basketball tonight.
Sarah Hardin with the offensive board. Over to Harris. Harris will launch.
Woo.
Off the back
nice
iron.
Rebound. Oh, wow.
Pulled away by Ravenwood, and Kira Downey, or excuse me, Jasmine Harmon, she'll be fouled by Darcy
rebound.
Doran. Wouldn't you like to have 7 seniors on your team,
Sure.
all of whom have been playing together since the 6th grade?
Well, this time it looks like Coach Wild is changing up the defense a little bit. They went with a little trap.
And Hardin will knock that one off. Goes off her foot. It looked like she may have knocked it off of Byron.
Now this is where
away. Here's Harris.
Yeah, I was going to say Harris is going to have to.
Unger can't connect on the break, and here's
Jillian King
again off the front iron. Byron comes away with it. Inside, good pass, good look.
Yeah.
But number 20, that is Jasmine Harmon, she'll be fouled.
Nice job by Harmon. You know, I wasn't 100% sure who would have the advantage in a transition situation and we get Harris and King more of an open look, but I think that Ravenwood has more of an attack mode when it comes to taking it to the basket.
So Grace Gardner checks in for Franklin. She's number 15. As Harmon, she knocked down her first free throw and cannot connect on the second.
Uh-oh.
So taken away again by Ravenwood, and this time Doran again with the foul on Harmon, who will head back to the line.
Even on the turnover right there, you see Ravenwood not settling for anything but attacking the rim. And heading to the free throw line again is Harmon.
So Harmon empty on her last 2 shots from the foul line.
I'm sure Coach Harris for Ravenwood is thinking they're giving you the free throws. Let's try to convert one.
And nothing doing on the second one, so.
Oh, wow.
Harmon.
And another foul as Taya Lee is going to come to the line. And that was off a missed free throw. Offensive.
So Taya Lee, the junior center, she heads to the line now, looking for her first points of the night. as Katie O'Neill checks in for Franklin.
I'm chuckling at Coach Harris after just glancing over after all these missed free throws, and her reaction is just seems to be getting worse and worse as the last 4 have gone on. And that was a great box out by number 25 right there, Darcy Dorn.
So Ravenwood, 4 free throws in a row and 4 misses in a row. That can't be sitting too well with
Franklin going to change it up as Dorn's going to bring it up as they're trying to find King in the corner.
Boy, Jillian is always ready with that shot. She is always in the shot pocket, ready to launch.
Very quick release. So a little change of pace as King's going to move to the wing now.
Gardner, she'll take the 3 off the back iron. Rebound by Lee.
It's a great box out by Lee. Here comes a little transition offense.
Here come the Raptors. 2:19 to go here in the first. Franklin maintaining a 3-point edge, 10-7. Harmon again. She'll look for her shot. Drives in, gets bottled up. Thought about it.
Nice job by Erickson to get the ball out of the corner. You see a lot of young ladies that'll dribble it once and pick it up.
Disciplined defense by these Lady Rebels.
Great half-court defense. Nice patience by Ravenwood. If we were in Boston, there'd be shot clock violations.
That's right. Under 90 seconds to go here in the first. And there's a steal by Doran.
The left-hander.
She'll take it all the way. Darcy Doran with the fast break opportunity. We didn't know if Darcy was right-handed or left-handed when she was in 6th grade. I don't think she knew either. And Ravenwood launches an air ball. Lee picks it up. No good. And Franklin will dig it out of there. Here comes Holly Harris.
Yeah, this would be a great opportunity for her to get on an offensive
King,
roll here.
She'll launch from the corner. And Jillian King with 3 3-pointers.
Again, transition offense right there off the rebound. Gets Jillian King open. I think in the half-court set when Coach Harris decided to run the triangle 2, they were having more of a difficult opportunity. But, man, you're right. Jillian King, quick release.
Take a look at Coach Weil over there huddling the troops.
I'd like to know what Jillian King's 3-point percentage is this year.
She is 3 for 4 this game.
Yeah, boy, yeah. Deadly, though. She's first opportunity to see her this year.
She wasn't shy as a 6th grader either.
Well, I'll tell you this. All this is happening offensively for Franklin without Holly Harris in the books, if I'm not mistaken. And that's got to be a plus for Coach Wild to see other kids stepping up offensively like Hardin and Doran.
So Franklin moves back to a man, it looks like. And Ravenwood wants to hold for the last shot at 26 seconds remaining here in the first. Byron content to dribble at half court. Probably take off here in about another 10 seconds.
They switched it to zone.
And now they move back to that box and 1. King is on Byron down there, shading her like nobody's business. Inside, nicely done. Good looking pass, and Gardner comes away with the board.
Well,
King heaves a half-court shot.
That is probably her most errant shot from 3 she's had all night.
So the end of 1, Franklin leads 15-7 over Ravenwood. Here in this big district battle, both teams, like we said, coming in with a record of 6-2, but Franklin with a 17-2 overall mark. Did you guys practice at all this week?
Absolutely not. Against policy.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I need to know my practice policy a little bit better.
Thank you for putting me on the spot there.
Right.
No practice. But that's okay. What do they say? I'd rather play than practice.
That's right.
So
we were out of school a week. We started
we were
a week
out
ago
last Friday.
Today.
Yeah,
we were out. We had Martin Luther King Day, so we didn't go back to school that day. It snowed Monday night and well into Tuesday morning. Put about 2 to 3 inches on the ground, I suppose.
Let's give a shout out to the back roads. Neighborhoods.
Shout out to the back roads, that's right. Those icy back roads.
And we are actually out tomorrow as well.
And we're out tomorrow as well. And the next day.
See you guys Monday.
So Sarah Wright, number 31, she'll check in for the Lady Rebels.
Now we got a 1-3-1 by Ravenwood. Oops, we're going to trap the corner. Nice play by number 20 right there, Harmon. A little switching defenses, Coach Williams. What do you got? Oh.
So they want to make Franklin shoot over this zone. These Lady Rebels, again, astute passers. There's Holly Harris.
Oh, yeah.
And Holly can't find the mark so far. She's 0 for 2.
We give Holly Harris some freedom to roam in the zone offense, and she's going to probably make you pay.
Number 10 is Rachel Hillman for Ravenwood. She just checked in. She's seeing her first. No, it's not. Excuse me. That's Downey again. And she'll launch off the back of the backboard as Holly Harris comes away with the rebound.
I was going to say, let's see how quick they went back to the zone, a little two-guard. Got it. Step out to the corner.
Harmon doing a good deal of work at the top there. And nearly thrown away by King. Inside to Kate O'Neill, and she can't handle the pass. And that'll drift out of bounds. Back to Ravenwood.
Back in for the Rebels, number 23, Sarah Hardin.
Sarah Hardin checking back in for Franklin. The drive by Harmon, cut off nicely by Holly Harris. Franklin with some heady defense here. Ravenwood unable to get inside.
Well, Franklin does a really good job playing help side defense and not opening that lane up.
Missed three by Ravenwood, brought out of there by Franklin. Here comes Jillian King again, and she's off to Holly Harris, who will now run the point.
And again, they're going to have to set up their 1-3-1.
They camp Jillian in the corner, who will launch yet again, and Jillian King with her third three of the night.
Yeah,
somebody better get a hand in that kid's face.
That's one of those things where the coach looks at their assistant coach and says, "Did we not tell him what number she was?"
Excuse me, I think I said her third three. Make that her fourth three. Jillian King, the junior. Harmon again, she drives the lane. The three is off the mark for Ravenwood. That was Lexi Erickson. And King comes away with it. Somebody better shade that kid.
Well, she's going to run down here to the corner again.
He likes that corner. There's, give and go. There's Holly Harris from about 8 feet away, and Holly Harris.
Again, you give her space to roam in the zone. It's the 12-footer.
And Franklin has extended this lead by 13, 20-7 the score now.
And you
Harmon thought about the three.
You see the defense going on. You see the help side is not even leaving the paint. So kind of daring Ravenwood. So go ahead and shoot it. We'll be here to rebound.
Still not connecting. That one brought down.
Oh, nice block
by Byron. And King will come away with it. And King races to her corner. And nice pass by Sarah Wright. She'll be fouled. So we see Lee and Jayla Lee and Taya Lee. Jayla number 24, Taya number 44. They check back in for the Raptors. Nearly thrown away. 4:30 to go here in the first.
Well, they're going straight man-to-man now, it looks like. Nope. Triangle.
Holly Harris again. That one partially blocked, picked up by Unger.
Yeah.
And Abby Unger with her first 2.
So with Berkeley Byron, the Ravenwoods score.
Downey, she can't connect from the foul line.
It's
And
going to be
Harris
see
comes
if
away with
Downey
the
could
board.
kind of pick up the slack, but
Under 4 minutes to go here in the second, and that one would be kicked away, and Franklin will turn it over.
Back in for the Raptors, number 3, Berkeley Byron.
Didn't Holly sign with somebody? Or
Holly is
she-
going to the University of Alabama Huntsville.
Hunt-
It's a 30-second.
Thought I saw that. So Holly Harris headed down to Alabama Huntsville.
A couple of other Williamson County girl basketball alumnus also attended and played down at the University of Alabama Huntsville. The Jarnigan sisters, Sarah and, oh man, they were twins. They went to Grassland and ended up playing at Brentwood High their high school career. Haley, oh man. That's what happens. Time goes by and you lose. But they also played at the University of Alabama Huntsville. Pretty strong Division II school. Kind of the same conference as Union and Jackson, Tennessee. And
So Lee on the drive.
yeah. Oh,
Throws it off the back iron.
well,
Sarah Wright with the board. 3:30 to go here in the second rather.
1-3-1 again.
Got that corner open. And that is Sarah Hardin
Yeah.
with her 6th point of the night. Ravenwood doing a poor job leaving the wings open. And Franklin doing a good job finding those open shooters on the corners. Franklin not letting anything inside. Daring Ravenwood to shoot it at from beyond that arc.
Wow.
And Harmon, she'll find the back iron, clank that one off the back rim. The Rebels now, 2:30 to go in the second.
Oh, I thought, wow, if Hardin hits that shot, somebody's got to come out and guard her.
Sarah Hardin off the mark on a little 8-footer from the wing.
Oh,
Nice
that's a
drive
charge.
by
Yes, sir.
Harmon.
Holly Harris takes the charge. And I tell you what, if you can get one charge a game out of a girls' basketball game, give them a free Sonic.
That's
Man.
something we just don't do in middle school.
Yeah, we don't take charges.
We don't take charges.
We get
in
out of the
middle
way a
school.
lot.
That's right. We move.
I love how they threw the towel to Jillian King and said, "Here, wipe this up."
You get it up.
And now she's like, "What? I don't even see it."
Well, if anybody will take care of it, it's Jillian King.
Well, let's see what we got here. They're going with it looks like Ravenwood now is going man. And this time for real. Not just manning up 2 people, but now.
King, one more time.
Oh, man.
Off the back iron. So
That is a
King
great
unable to
rebound by
connect.
Hardin.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the second. Franklin leading 24-7.
And now let's see if Harris is going to take this. Well, I thought we were going one-on-one here.
Sarah right inside to Holly Harris, but that one is a little too strong. Franklin turns it over. Byron now handling things. She'll launch from the top of the key off the front iron, and Harris comes away with the board. She'll dribble it off her foot. And Franklin turns it over on the rebound.
Look at that. putting 2 people on the basketball on the out of bounds. That's
Franklin doubles the inbound lead, launches.
Oh, wow.
And
I've got to say, I may go up to Coach Wild after the game and ask him why they put 2 girls on the ball out of bounds underneath. See what he's got to say about that.
Jayla Lee unable to save it in bounds. And here come the Lady Rebels again.
And Coach Wild's won a lot more state championships than me, so.
Nice inside pass. That's to Hardin. And Sarah Hardin with her 8th point of the night. Quietly, Sarah Hardin. And she's fouled and will head to the line.
Yeah. I think I've heard some of the student body starting to chant MVP. Sarah Hardin.
Back in for the Raptors, number 2, Lexi Erickson.
So Hardin, she'll head to the line, and she'll knock down the foul shot to give her 9 points in the first half.
Now, Ravenwood put a little press on. Now Franklin's going to do a little full court man.
Nearly thrown away, and Hardin will foul.
That's
Unger. Abby Unger.
Well, I think Coach Wild probably will accept one more foul, and then he'd probably pull him out of it. Doesn't want to get Ravenwood in the bonus here.
Under a minute. Good hesitation dribble. And Unger again with a reaching foul. So Abby Unger picks up 2 quick fouls. 51 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Franklin on top by 20. Again.
Ravenwood cannot afford to turn it over.
Ravenwood unable or unwilling to pass that ball inside. Looking for anybody. Lee's got 12 seconds to shoot here.
Need something.
And you know this will go up by Byron.
Yeah, they're looking for a high screen here. That's not who you want to shoot it.
Lee launches.
Great defense by Franklin.
So at the end of 2, it's Franklin leading 27-7. Michael Williams and Paul Breece with you at Ravenwood High School. We're back for second half action right after this. Back at Ravenwood High School, Michael Williams, Paul Breece for second half action between the Ravenwood Lady Raptors, Franklin Lady Rebels. Franklin came out with holds a 27-7 lead as we enter the third quarter of play. A lot of defenses we've seen, Paul Breece.
Well, yeah, we have seen a lot of switching defenses, but right there, Ravenwood comes out of the locker room with a little fire.
Is Taya Lee, number 44, the junior center. She gets her team on the board.
3 opportunities. Surely one of those is going to go in, right?
Holly Harris, nice backdoor cut inside. And King, looking for her 5th three-pointer of the night, falls harmlessly off.
Well, that is a tremendous defensive lapse by Ravenwood to give Jillian King an open look like that.
Darcy Doran, she'll drive the lane.
Nice by the lefty.
And Doran will be fouled by number 12, that's Kristen Murray. So Darcy Doran, the junior, she'll head to the line for 2 shots.
We see a left-hander from the left side of the floor dribbling to the middle of the floor with her left hand. You think, but got away with it. Now going to try to convert the second free throw.
So believe it or not, Franklin only shooting its 3rd free throw.
Yeah, it was a pretty clean game
so far. And
look at that. Doran with the rebound off the.
Darcy will connect on her follow through.
She said, my fault, coach, on that first 2. I got you. And now the transition defense, and
no
I come
call
back.
On that
yeah. You're
lead. And
well, we talked about a clean game, Coach Williams.
Referee down the baseline swallowed his whistle. We saw a couple of fouls there, it looked like. But what do we know? We're
way up here.
We're way up here.
I mean, skybox area.
Holly Harris, she'll drive the lane, and you know that will go up, and she'll be called for the travel.
Yeah, they're going to let them, I guess, bump and get a little more physical out there, Tom.
Well, we've seen Holly have better nights than this, and the night's not over with yet, but Holly only with 2 points so far.
Well, if Coach Wild wins by 20 and Holly Harris only scores 2, he's going to say, I'll take it all night, every night.
Jasmine Harmon, she'll be fouled as she drives the lane. Must have called her before the shot, so they're going to inbound it from the baseline, and now.
Oh, I think that may be on Lee, 44. Illegal screen. Wow.
So Katie O'Neill, she'll check back in for number 24, Sarah Hardin there. O'Neill, the only 9th grader on the team.
As is Berkeley Byron for Ravenwood, number 3. She is also a freshman.
Darcy Doran on the drive. So Darcy Doran.
Yeah.
She has her 6th point of the night, number 25. You see her there on your screen. Byron now hounded by Jillian King.
Uh-oh.
Harmon desperately thinking about that 3-point shot. Franklin clogging that lane, Paul Breece.
Man.
Not a thing inside.
Nope.
Byron tried that back door, but
she almost had her.
They missed her.
Oh,
Harmon,
that time.
She'll drive and draw the foul on Doran.
Fouls on number 25, Darcy Doran.
So the Raptors to inbound underneath their own goal.
Wow.
Downey can't find the mark and dug out of there by O'Neill. Inside to O'Neill. She looked for Harris. Harris from downtown off the back iron.
Is Jillian King already? She had both hands up like that was going in. I think that was on Gardner. Loose ball.
So 4:30 to go here in the third. Franklin with a 31-9 edge over Ravenwood. Ravenwood hesitant to pull that trigger on that jump shot.
Yeah,
They've got to be thinking about their confidence. And Harmon, she'll drive the lane. She'll pick up the foul. Not thinking about their confidence, but their confidence suffering a bit. So Jasmine Harmon, she'll go to the line.
you know, and Harmon has been to the line already tonight, right, Coach Williams?
She has been. That is her 5th free throw.
And how many made?
That is her 3rd make.
Oh, okay.
She's a little bit better than 50%. And
Yeah, there we go.
so she cashes in on both.
Oop.
King crosses the timeline. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Harris, she'll drive to that right side. Over to Sarah Wright from the corner. That's off the mark as it's knocked out of bounds by Franklin. Good backdoor cut by Byron. And that will be slapped out of bounds by Holly Harris. Lee had that seal on that block down low, but they missed her on the pass.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Harris with the hands, and that'll be, referee is part of the floor. And Franklin will maintain possession here as Harris forces the turnover. 3:24 to go in the third. Franklin on top by 20 points, 31 to 11.
You know, I earlier mentioned that Franklin Ravenwood kind of battling out for second. I think Brentwood actually has kind of a hold on second place right now behind Dixon.
Who's coaching the Bruins this year?
I mean, Miles Thrash.
O'Neal with the air ball from 3 feet away.
Uh-oh.
And Ravenwood able to come away with it. Byron from downtown. No good. Rebound brought out of there by Ravenwood. They control the offensive glass there. Time running out on these Raptors. They've got to look to score more quickly than what they have been.
Yeah, they have definitely held the possession on offense, I mean, easily 30, 45 seconds at a time in the first half.
They're going to have to start taking some chances offensively here if they hope to get back into this game at all. And there's an offensive chance taken by Kiera Downey. Score the bucket, and she heads to the line to complete the three-point play.
Well, that's the Kiera Downey that we have seen in years past here on WC-TV. Likes to attack the basket.
So Kiera with 5 points tonight. One of 3 seniors for this Ravenwood squad. Gardner now over to King. King will launch again. And Jillian King gone a little cold here in the second half.
Foul on number 2,
Lexi Erickson called on the foul for Ravenwood. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Gardner now. Harris, she'll drive to the left side. King asks for the screen. Gets it back again, and Sarah Wright thought she might squeeze the trigger there, Sarah Wright.
Sarah Wright. As soon as she caught it, she put the ball on the floor. That's going to take you out of. You know, there's no Hardin out there. There's no Doran out there, so it's King and Harris, and it looks like they're just going to flatten out and do an isolation here for Harris on the drive.
And Harrison dribbles it in traffic and throws it away. So Franklin with the turnover. 1:12 to go here in the third.
Fouls on number 34,
Not too many students tonight as
Yeah, especially the Franklin side is, you know, of course we expected Ravenwood to show up eventually, but we still got time. Got a whole nother quarter to play.
There's Downey with her first 3 of the night. So brings that lead, or brings Ravenwood up to 17. What's the Paul Breece philosophy? Under 10 and
under 10 going in the fourth, you got a shot. And you know, offensively, Franklin in the third quarter here has really not done much. I mean, it's 27-7, right? So it's a 10-4 third quarter advantage by Ravenwood.
Well, Franklin held that 15-7 lead after one, extended that lead to 20 points at halftime, 27-7.
Yeah, you got to expect in every basketball game that there's going to be a run by both teams. What do they say? Can you weather the storm? I think Franklin has got, I think maybe you need to either get Hardin or Doran back in the game offensively just to give him another option. You may not need them both at the same time, but one would probably be beneficial in offense.
Holly Harris, the sharpshooting senior for Franklin, not having the best of nights, and Franklin nearly throws it away again.
Gardner.
And they do throw it away.
Man, oh man, mister.
And here come the Raptors.
Again, they do a great job. Transition offense. Ravenwood does not get the foul.
Harmon unable to capitalize on the fast break.
And that's been pretty consistent by the referees all game.
Inside to Katie O'Neill. Back out to right. And Franklin will set it up again with 20 seconds to go in the third. So King looks over to Coach Wild, calls the play. And Harris will take it, launch the 8-footer, and Harris off the mark. Bad shooting night for Holly Harris. And we end the third quarter with the Rebels up 31-17. Paul Breece, Michael Williams here with you at Ravenwood High School for the WC-TV Game of the Week.
Well, when you're talking about District 11 AAA, you got a big game at Brentwood High right now with Dixon and Brentwood. So basically the top four teams playing each other tonight. And so we'll see the shuffle that takes place after the games tonight. And still, 3/4 of the way through are these teams as they head to district tournament play. You definitely want to be in the top four heading to district play. So
this is great news for you, as you may still purchase tickets for your chance to win one of 4 cash prizes. Tickets are $20. The raffle is a fundraiser that benefits all Ravenwood athletics. Support your Ravenwood Raptors.
Well, it'll be Franklin's ball coming out of the start of the fourth quarter. And Doran and Hardin are back in the game, so as well as Unger. And I'd be remiss, I did leave Unger out as one of those scoring options.
I think Coach Wild may have taken her out for foul trouble. But here she is, Addie Unger, number 21, back in the game for Franklin. King now at the top of the key. Franklin with a little bit more sense of urgency here.
Well, I don't know about urgency, but they are doing a better job of moving on offense. Not as much standing.
Now
and that
inside, good pass, but unable to capitalize is Sarah Hardin.
And that may have been Hardin's easiest shot all night, and she's had a very good night.
And Erickson, they let her go to the rim, but blocked the shot on the layup.
Yeah, and I think Coach Harris for Ravenwood is probably not very happy with the calls that have been let go. Because I guarantee you if that happens in the boys' game, if they let them play,
it's going to get kind of ugly.
We're going to see some fireworks.
King now, she looks inside.
Yeah, there's Sarah Hardin.
Sarah Hardin again.
She was too close to the basket that last opportunity.
Sarah Hardin with 11 points. And Erickson, she launches from way downtown. Unger comes away with the board.
And that was a big basket by Franklin. It seemed like they had nothing positive on offense that whole third quarter.
The drive, blocked nicely by Taya Lee. She stood her ground. Here comes Byron on the break. Left hand.
Nice play by Darcy Dorn. I tell you what, it's a coach's dream to see that. A challenge shot with no contact.
So Darcy Doran with the hustle.
Whoops.
And inside goes Holly Harris, and didn't know if he wanted to call the foul or the travel, so he The travel was in his head, and he stuck with it.
And I think that Coach Wild probably agrees with that call. He's probably just kind of probably telling Holly Harris, listen, we're up by 16. I don't need, you talked about sense of urgency. I don't think there needs to be a sense of urgency, but hey, let's take some good shots, right?
He's smart with the ball.
Yeah. But either way, now, talk about sense of urgency. Ravenwood has taken the ball to the basket a couple of times, not gotten any calls, and I think Coach Harris is probably just going to reiterate and say, hey, just keep going toward the rim, and hopefully that'll. So here we come out of the timeout. It's going to be Ravenwood's ball.
So 5:47 to go in the ball game. Franklin maintaining a 33-17 edge. And Ravenwood will bring it up. They've got to take some chances offensively if they hope to make a game out of this with 5.5 minutes to go. Byron now, she'll drive that left side and scoop off the glass. No good. Holly Harris with the board.
Immediately Coach Harris yelling foul. And that just, granted, I like the offensive opportunities, but they got her on that screen. Oh, Unger should have kept going.
Franklin looking content to burn a little clock here. Under 5 minutes to go. Doran inside, thought it had the bounce pass, and
tell you what, Kiara Downey's going to, I thought she was going to attack the rim that time off the transition.
Maybe a little too patient now for Ravenwood. Four minutes to go here in the ball game.
Jayla Lee.
Not with sure, the left hand.
But that is a nice take. She doesn't like to step out and shoot the three, but attack the rim, yes, check mark.
So Jayla Lee with her first two of the night. And Ravenwood extends their defense, and Franklin throws it away. Byron inside to Lee, and she'll be fouled by Jillian King, as Jayla Lee will head to the line for two.
Well, I'm sure if Darcy Dorn could have that pass back, she would look toward the middle.
And Lee now, she connects on her first one. Franklin has this is only a 2-point quarter for the Lady Rebels. Lee again off the back iron, no good. That is rebounded by Unger. 3.5 to go. Can these Lady Ravenwood Raptors make a little run here in the last 3 minutes of the game?
Nice.
Thought we had a foul there, but no whistle. It's not the first time that's happened tonight.
And Sarah Hardin, keep your eye on 23, because everybody's focused with the ball up top, and Sarah Hardin is going to just be staying in the short corner eventually.
Under 3 to go. Coach Breece up here directing traffic.
There she is.
And Lee will knock that one out of bounds, or Jasmine Harmon rather will knock that out of bounds. 2:37 remaining.
We'll just call that an incomplete pass. You still got time to run. You get the ball back, second down. No problem. They don't want to turn it over, and they want to maintain possession.
And Dorn will be fouled by Byron.
It's amazing, though, how this game is slowed down. It was 27. Franklin has slowed down offensively. I give credit to Ravenwood's defense. You know, they started out, look at.
Inside to Harrison.
Look, credit Ravenwood. They start out with the gimmick defense, and now they've gone man, and it's really created some issues here for Franklin offensively.
So Franklin Wright has only scored 6 points here in the second half.
But I think Coach Wild's content.
Under 2 to go.
You can foul us, but we're not going to. Well, that's a bad spot right there is the corner.
And Ravenwood forces the travel.
Yeah.
Back in for the Raptors, number 2, Erickson.
So Erickson checking back in for Ravenwood. 1:48 to go.
Ravenwood's got to score and see if they can put a press on to see if they can create a quick turnover. If not, we're waving the white flag. But it's taken Ravenwood, you know, we're talking about it, 30 seconds to 45 seconds just to get a good look.
The deep three from Erickson, good
that's a
box out,
great
but
box.
good fight for Lee, who gets the offensive glass, and she will pick up the foul.
We'll see what kind of, they go 1-2-2, extended 1-2-2, three-quarter. And you got to keep your eye on Holly Harris here, number 12. They got to hit the middle. Got to hit the middle. Got to hit the middle. Nope. They get it across safely.
King picked up her dribble.
Yeah. You could say rookie mistake, but she's played a lot of games.
She's battled her brothers out in the driveway of their house for a number of years. Under a minute to go now. Franklin maintaining this 13-point edge, and it looks like they will come away with their 7th district win of the season to improve to 7-2 in the district, 18-2 overall, I believe. And positioning themselves nicely for the district tournament.
Yep. Now I'm going to give my game ball, I'm going to give it to 2 people. I'm going to give it to Darcy Dorn and Sarah Hardin. Those 2 had to look to score tonight as Holly Harris was just battled with 2 points, if I'm not mistaken, right, Coach Williams?
Yeah, that's what I've written down.
So
not the greatest numbers guy.
11 for Hardin, and Dorn had 6, but
Jillian King, the 11th grader, 4 3-point shots in the first.
When Coach Wild comes out after the game and say, "Hey man, you scored 6. You okay with that in the second half?" He's going to say, "Did we win?"
So Byron, she'll try one last shot, and Franklin content to let the clock run out. So the final score for the first girls game of the night: Franklin 33, Ravenwood 20. We are back here in a little bit for the boys game. Stay with us on the WCTV Game of the Week.